I'll have to adjust it later. Not sure why it's the camera's a bit off this time.
Yeah, apologies for that.
Someone must have messed with it during the break. That's all to say.
Called by for the Ash on the, I believe that is the Mace. No, that is the Mace.
Someone messed with the
Chain
camera during the
fusion
break.
with the
Just leave it like this. It's
Twin
pretty
Dragon out very early here. Oh, Samuel did go first. He just had the 2 sets. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know who messed with the camera. So we will have to readjust the camera during the break. Well, it looks like it's just full combo from here.
Well, we still have the 1 unknown set, as well as 1 card in hand. But Kevin does have his battle phase, and he's just going to try to combo and get the damage here. Memento is certainly not a deck that struggles getting that initial 8,000.
We haven't gone 2 touches using no-go, so we can do that as well this turn. We're going to summon the Mace back off of... And then summon
Comes the Sleepy. Okay. Fuse with that, the Gaddock, those 3 for the Creation King.
Using Sleepy effect to summon.
Alright, if this effect resolves, is that Baldrake? Okay.
That's pretty good.
That is quite strong. Send the other Creation King to the grave here, or destroying it rather, as well as...
What monsters does he want to destroy or send from deck to grave?
Oh, Star QCR, beautiful.
So there are 5 names. And Dark Blade, an extra just in case.
So that makes 6. So getting the Creation King here, I mean, even this is close to game. He just needs to out the Baldrake, which...
Yeah. I don't think he needs to though, because the Akihiron was discarded. And
That's
that
true.
allows you to attack directly with level 9s or higher.
I mean, it's really just this set.
Yeah, and scooping it up because
Wow,
Samuel
quick one.
knows it is inevitable that the 8k damage will go through.
Alright, Kevin already up 1-0 against, well, actually he hasn't shown anything, so...
Yeah, Samuel hasn't shown anything yet. But
Well, Kevin accidentally revealed he's on Goblin, but...
we know what deck Samuel's on. That's all we have to say. You guys know too. We updated the pictures.
That is true. I mean, the Baldrake does give a clue, but we'll see what specifically Samuel is on, hopefully momentarily. Just an unfortunate brick situation. Actually, we weren't able to show on cam due to the getting started up for round 3, but...
Yeah, as I said, I'll adjust the camera later. I'm
Kevin
not sure
kind
if
of
I messed
blinding
with it.
side here. We know some of the Go Second cards that he mains that are likely going to come out, but other than that, he's kind of coming into this without much knowledge of what his opponent is going to bring.
I could ask them now. Should I ask them if I can shift it?
Sure. Alright, so we're just going to ask the players while they side to see if we can shift the mat a little bit. Bit to Kevin's right.
Is that better?
Yep, much better.
That looks much better.
Alright guys, so we're all set back. I mean, shoot, I might get a second lunch break if this match ends relatively quickly, but you know, anything in YuGiOh, anything can happen. The first game might be 2 minutes, the second game might be 48 minutes. You never know. Especially with Memento. That might take up the 30 minutes by itself. Alright, so both players done siding, about to present. Both of the other games still in game 1.
only been 5 minutes.
So right now the C players have both revealed to each other what they're on. We have Non on Unchained Fiendsmith, which is a really interesting brew that was able to just use Engine to really bully out the Ryziel match we didn't get to see last time. And then Vubu on Fiendsmith White Forest. Really interesting synchro brew. You know, one of those decks that's always going to be able to combo off as long as it can. Not really knowing what to hand trap. Very strong in a format like this where, relatively limited format like this where deck knowledge is going to be so important. So Samuel revealing he is on Maliss. He's going to start with the Dormouse, or he's going to start with the Field Spell rather, and add Dormouse. Banishing
who? The cat?
White Rabbit from deck. Or not White Rabbit,
It's the
excuse me.
Chessy Cat.
Chessy Cat.
That will summon back, paying 300 life points as well, so that is 600k total.
Yeah, my condolences to Sam having to keep track of the life points here.
Oh, don't worry, I got it.
Alrighty.
So 2 banishes have been used, and now we're going for banishing the White Rabbit to draw 2. That's the 3rd one.
Kevin, nothing so far. He's gonna set the MTB 7.
Oh,
As well as the mystery set, which likely could be another Malice trap, although running a 1-of, you wonder how often that happens.
With Link Decoder banned now, it's gonna be hard for Samuel to actually climb into something he wants, but there's
A lure
a
here.
darkness.
Interesting.
Drawing 2 cards and hoping there's a dark in hand. Now we're just gonna lose everything for fun. There is Druid's Worm.
Well, that is the 1-of Druid's Worm, so
Also
Kevin able to escape that newly limited Druid's Worm.
Somebody in White Binder using all 3 Malice monsters going to the graveyard, not banished.
Now he's gonna link 3 again.
Just a reminder that Samuel used all 3 of those material already for their once per turn banished effects. So these are kind of just sitting here doing nothing.
I mean, really, Malice spilling out its recursion and extension ability early here.
Yeah. That is 900 life points from the White Rabbit getting summoned back to the field.
So we're right back where we started.
62.
Reset the MTB?
It looks like it. The TV was used this turn right now.
I mean, still, he's back down to just a few
using White
materials
Rabbit to
use.
reset it. That's kind of smart.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, already with the field spell up, really, if you're the Malice player here, you're really just looking to get more materials on board and try to put up a fight against Memento, where, you know, he's going to have to use all, or Kevin's going to be able to use potentially all 6 cards in his hand to just try and spill materials on the board just in the same way.
There's Lingerivo.
Lingerivo,
That negates
interesting.
traps. Oh, there's a mag.
There's the mag. It's not going to be able to add back the Druis. Oh no, mag adds back
Adding a...
from Deck or Grave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Druis is offline. We know he does play Baldrake, which is also incidentally very strong into Kevin's deck.
This is enough material for another Link 3. Heart Scripter.
There she is.
It is set up too. Oh, and...
Engage. So he is playing a Striker engine.
What the...
We'll
was
see.
not told
We'll
this,
see
by
to
the
the
way.
effect to what extent he's playing a Striker
Yeah.
engine.
I was not told he was going to be on Striker.
Hornet drones. I see. So he's
There's the
emptying
material.
his extra
There's
monsters
Kagari.
on there.
Kagari
Kagari
add
add
back.
back the engage.
Too bad there's only 2 spells
Only
right
2
now.
spells in grave though.
One more and we get
Does he have a way
reroll.
to get a 3rd in grave?
No, just
He's gonna make
into
firewall here. Okay.
Using
Engage.
it-
Not gonna be able to draw off this, but potentially grabbing the Widowmaker. Yep. So, if he wants to make full use of the Widow Anchor here, it's really just the firewall and the extra monster zone, not really being able to represent anything else. The MTB07 also not being able to, well,
Widow Anchor's in the gate right now, but
so we know the Widow Anchor, we know the MTB07, firewall, and also the mystery set in the middle column. So Kevin's got his work cut out for him.
Samuel will also have to sequence his cards correctly because if
he also gets the Ball Drake off the mag. That's right.
Yeah,
and then 2 other mystery cards in hand, I believe.
No,
3 other cards in mystery hand.
It seems like the plan is to use the Ball Drake to banish the Heart Scripter, but you don't want to do that before you use the YuGiOh.
Yeah, so Samuel, despite using all of the Maliss names early, really playing low to the ground here, just a few spell interactions here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with the Anguich, very strong normal summon.
That is actually the mace.
Oh, that's the mace. Well, my apologies. It's going to go Widow Anchor immediately.
You have to use Widow Anchor.
And there's the Bone Party.
Yeah. But that...
Mace Bone Party, interesting hand to start. He's going to Ash the Bone Party.
Yeah, that's good.
Very strong. So now we still have 2 mystery cards plus the Ball Drake in Samuel's hand. MTB still live and potentially another Trap in the Middle column set.
Yep. Making sure that the mace is not...
the one of Starlight Talents. Wow.
Drawing 2 cards. Very smart.
Trying to get something here. Doesn't have... has already used his normal summon, so he's really just trying to fusion in some materials potentially, and he's gonna scoop them up.
Yeah,
wow! So both game 1 and game 2 really fast. I mean, both these players, now that they know what their opponents are on, the side decks are gonna be really, really streamlined this game 3.
Very smart from Samuel as well, making sure the mace was not underneath the Firewall Dragon, so when he summoned Heart Scripter off the Ball Drake or off his trap cards, he would be able to have it'd be able to point to a monster pointing face up towards the Firewall Dragon if placed underneath.
Against Memento, also, the Widow Anchor stopping the normal summon and being able to take that material away is super crucial because it forces out something like the Bone Party there that you saw, which was ashed, or potentially Fusion if you have enough materials in hand. Really just being able to reveal the secret information of the Memento, like the Memento player not being able to keep his opponent on his toes is going to be really important in a matchup like this. Maliss, I suppose, too. We didn't get to see what that middle set was, but whether that's in future in this game 3, whether that's an Imperm or another Maliss trap could potentially be game deciding.
Correct. We'll see what happens though. Do you think Kevin will just keep him board breakers for the funsies, or will he just side out everything?
I mean, we haven't seen him use the board breakers post side going first, but into a deck like Maliss, something like Duster is going to be very, very strong. Lightning Storm maybe not so much, especially because Kevin is likely going to choose to go first here. I don't see any reason why he would want to go second into such a high ceiling deck like Maliss, especially with something like Widow Anchor, which is likely going to be live with 3 spells if you let the Maliss player go first. It's a question also of whether Samuel wants to keep that in going second. Obviously, the Sky Striker engine very, very strong for the Maliss deck as a card advantage engine, but also just for interruptions going second as a way to that doesn't take your normal summon. But at the same time, something like Widow Anchor without the take isn't especially strong into an established Memento board.
Imperm is Imperm. I take what I can get.
That's very true.
Take what you can get. That's all I have to say.
Surprisingly, we've seen very few Hualo sightings in feature match today. I believe we've only seen one. That was in the round 2 match.
Yeah, it was for
against
also
Blue
in
Eyes,
round 1 as well. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Kevin
right.
dropped it against Gustavo right on Blue Eyes.
Right on Kevin or in battle phase. That's right.
Yeah. Oh no, I cannot survive a day without saying that's all I can say. I'm also that's all I can be tired.
At this point, it's a central part of his lexicon, so don't expect it to go anytime soon.
At least I don't stutter anymore. I used to have a lab partner in high school that would stutter a lot, and I called it stutter.
Oh.
So I kept on stuttering, and it was really annoying.
It looks like the match between Will and Peyton has gone into game 2. Peyton starting first turn with his Unchained Musketsmith deck. Will countering with his Primite Blue Eye strategy. Kevin gonna start with the
Normal Summon Mace being Imperm. Breakout doesn't destroy just yet, but I'm assuming that Samuel does not have any response, so the Mace will die and summon a Goblin, right?
I mean, a lot of these decks, Memento, Fire King, another one where you're able to dodge these target negations like Valor or Imperm are just going to be so strong just because you're 2-for-1ing your opponent with gaining advantage off of both your cards while there's resolves without effect.
Yep.
Just because the target's gone.
Immediately destroying the Goblin that was summoned. Unless I'm wrong. Yeah, no, it's destroying the Goblin to add a Memento card right now.
Well, let's see if Kevin can get more into the Goblin engine. He hasn't been able to showcase that very much. But it's a really interesting way of getting alternate or using the essentially infinite material that Memento can generate into non-engine interactions like SP and ABOW and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Really thinking here.
Kevin's still trying to resolve this Mace, figuring out what card he wants. He's hesitating on that fusion, but I feel like that's the card he should be adding right now.
Well, he's really thinking about it.
Yeah. You better make a move. The judges are watching over their table, so...
I mean, there is plenty of time left, but at the same time, you gotta... So he does add the fusion here.
Yep.
And the Fua on the fusion, wow.
Pretty good.
That also does telegraph to Samuel how many materials he has in hand. I mean, at least 2 for Twin Dragon, but potentially more. If I'm Kevin here, off the Fua, I really want to play low to the ground and try to just end on the Creation King. But he's gonna give him at least 1 draw here.
Yeah. It is going for 2.
So using the Sleepy and the
Mace going back
Mace
to the
Grave for the Twin.
Dragon.
So that's the first draw. Twin effect here.
Or will Kevin
We've already seen 2 hand traps from Samuel, potentially drawing into more, and
Imperm.
another Imperm. Wow.
Bash Fusion. We haven't seen this yet. We're bashing it to destroy a monster on the field, then adding and if you do, wording's important, adding a Memento spell trap from the deck to hand. So the Twin Dragon is being destroyed, and...
The Imperm has already resolved, however.
Yeah.
I mean, remember, quick play spells are spell speed 1 engrave. They are still spells. Counter traps engrave also.
Did you see what spell trap was added or no?
I did not know.
I'm
But we're gonna see the Goblin here.
Yep. Sending 2 Memento cards from deck to graveyard.
I mean, based off the game state, I would assume he added Bone Party. Just gotta be very careful about not giving the Maliss player too much gas here. I mean, already 3 hand traps.
Yeah.
1 draw.
So Gadek was sent, and we're still thinking on the other one to send as well.
So Samuel with 3 cards drawing into 4 currently. I mean, Maliss with the Link to Core band, is that going to be enough to push through even just 1 Creation King? That's the question, but that's definitely the gambit that Kevin has to run here. It's really, really tough decision. Combo decks like this, you really don't know when to stop because neither of these decks are going to be ending on a super strong floodgate like that's going to be able to mitigate the effect of the Fua. So you just have to stop yourself at some point. Really thinking hard about this one. I don't blame him. Okay.
Did we send the second one? Oh, Akahiron. We sent Akahiron.
So the Gadget comes back.
Yep, because it was sent to graveyard by Memento effect.
I mean, he's already given Samuel 1 draw. Bone Party here. I assume that's the one that was added. No response.
Bone Party time.
So Kevin trying also the phone party helps give him a read on what hand traps Samuel may or may not have at the moment.
Oh gosh. Tachisi-Nogo, it looks like that's the play.
I believe so. I mean, but if I'm Samuel here, you know,
Oh, we're adding the combined creation.
your route is fairly clear cut. It does have 4 names engraved.
Summoning the Akihiron.
Okay. He's gonna give him a second draw.
There's the Creation King.
There's the Creation King.
Well, there's another Imperm. Negate the Creation King. So Kevin cannot send 3 other names to grave.
I mean, seeing 3 Imperm in a turn, that is beyond brutal.
How many names are there in grave? There are exactly 5 for the combined creation. Is there
Creation King able to retain the quick effect on his opponent's turn? Plus, we know the combined creation in hand.
Yes.
Is that going to be enough, though? I mean, we do have 1 unknown card in hand, and that post side that could potentially be game breaking against a deck like Maliss, where the deck isn't super fragile to a set card, but you always have to look out for things like a Lancier or Chaos Hunter that could just utterly brutal to the strategy.
Oh, there was a Boldrake to prevent the 5 names.
Wow.
Bashing Gaddock, a dark monster.
Man, he has had everything.
Oh, and it looks like Kevin will just call it quits here.
Still, starting with 2 drawing into 3 cards against the 3 cards on field, the 2 sets and the and the fusion. Oh my goodness! He's going to try to get the 2-for-1 here.
Man, I feel like I've seen this before.
Kevin, this is a very familiar feeling for Kevin, I'm sure. Being on the other side of it, though, that is rough.
Are there any chainables face down? Oh, it looks like Kevin's asking for help.
Well, he does have plenty of time to consult with his teammates here.
Looks like they're talking about one of the cards that are set, whether or not to activate it or not.
I mean, looks like it is chainable, so...
You might as well use. No reason to.
Black Goat, wow.
What are we calling
He's going to call Whitebinder.
Whitebinder? And there goes Droplet. Not like we'd be able to use it.
Okay. 2 cards left, not able to use Whitebinder. He's just going to go into Typhon, wow, in the extra monster zone.
You know what that means?
I mean, this puts Kevin kind of in a weird spot, but minus 2950.
2950?
Yeah.
Where did that 50 come from?
Typhon.
Typhon's 29.
Oh, it's 29. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, he just has to contend with the Typhon. 0 materials on it, but not able to use the effects of any monsters above 3,000 attack, which means...
No Creation King.
No Creation King, no combined creation.
Oh, and Kevin just passed. He set a card and passed.
Just set a card and passed, wow.
There's Dormouse.
And there's the Dormouse, that's a starter, wow.
And
that's
game.
it.
Samuel took it.
Wow.
Oh, there was Shifter too. Ooh.
Ooh.
Samuel must have drawn it into it off the